Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I continue to build the Eaglemoss Back to the Future DeLorean. I am on issue 57. Now in 57, we start working on the rear bulkhead, and the rear bulkhead has a lot of stuff on it. Ultimately, it's going to have the flux capacitor. So if you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this car today. It's a fantastic build. I'm having a blast building this. It's a lot of fun. So let's get started. Welcome back. Let's look at the magazine for issue 57, where you can build the iconic 80s time machine in 1/8 scale. Head over to eaglemoss.com and subscribe to this car today. It's fantastic, and I'm having a blast building this. Looks like we get to install a bulkhead and some brackets, light board, and such. So let's look at the instructions here first. And looks pretty straightforward. Installing some components on the bulkhead, some pipes, and we don't actually mount the bulkhead yet, but we're getting that bulkhead ready. Looks very cool. And the first article is Amazing Feat. Now the Nike mags are creating for Back to the Future Part 2 and went on to raise millions for charity. Great article there. And the Time Traveler's Guide gives us an article on Ricky Dean Logan. An article there looks great. And then we have a preview of our flux capacitor that we're receiving in the last issue for this pack that we received, issue 58. So let me get the parts out and I'll be right back. Here's the parts pack for issue 57. And we've got a lot in there, so let me take these out and we'll get a closer look. And here's a close-up of the parts. All the parts are plastic except for the light board has a photo-etch cover on it. Kind of a chrome cover. But it's plastic besides that. We received the upper bulkhead, 2 brackets, these right here, a panel, another panel, pipe, wires, the light board like we were saying, and 2 sockets, they call them, AP and GP screws. Let's get started. Step 1, we install these 2 brackets, and they're identical, so it doesn't matter how they go. Just make sure they line up with the pin. So you have one that goes on there, and the other one goes on the other side. We will put an AP screw into this. And we'll do the other side here. And the next one we do is this light panel. Make sure that the wider edge down here is on the bottom. That's going to line up with these tabs here. And this one gets 2 GP screws. And there it is. Looks great. Next we install these pipes on this panel, and they have little tabs that we press in place. Just follow the illustration, and may have to use a screwdriver to push them down. There we go. Just like that one. And the other side. And this panel gets installed on the bulkhead on the left side over there. Just like that. Put in 2 AP screws. And there you go. Perfect. Next, to put this next panel on, and that goes right there. And we put 2 AP screws on that. There we go. Looks good. Next we put this pipe on that, on top of it. And where the hole is, it's going to go through the wall. Only goes on one way. Put an AP screw on that. And there it is. Next we have these 2 parts here, and they look almost identical, but they're not. You can see the holes are different for each one. We're going to use this one on the left hand here. That's going to get mounted right next to that panel we just put on. AP screws again. And lastly we have this panel. Make sure the holes are lined up just like I'm showing you here. It doesn't have an alignment pin, so you really can't get that wrong. And we'll put 1 AP screw into that on the back side. And that's how that looks. And that's all we do for issue 57. This was great installing all these components on this bulkhead. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell for all notifications. Head over to Eaglemoss.com and subscribe to this card today. It's fantastic. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.